Good morning, guys. I have a book review. The Left Behind, Tim LaHaye and Jerry Jenkins. Now, oh my goodness, probably 20 years ago, started reading these. I read through some of them, but I was working a lot. I had my own business, so I didn't finish them all, but don't touch it down. You're going to want to hear about this book. So basically, the Left Behind series is a fiction series, but it talks about what happens after the rapture. It starts off, the first book starts out with the rapture and all the things that happen. Once you pick up these books, you're going to like, oh my goodness, they're so good, you won't be able to put them down. They are free, I think, for audio and stuff on YouTube and that too, if you want to hear them there. I got mine at the library. So basically, we have a journalist, Buck, and an airplane pilot, Ray, that meet up because they are both left behind. They're both on an airplane and they notice that there's a bunch of missing people. And from there, they get into the different things that happen in Revelation and Matthew 24 and Daniel and different books in the Bible that talk about things that happen. So it's a fiction based on events that Christians believe are really going to happen. So imagine, example, if you're sitting there and all of a sudden people that are Christians that have accepted Jesus Christ as their personal Savior, all of a sudden they're gone. Like that could happen to me. All of a sudden, you're like, Ruthie's not putting up videos anymore, but I will have some videos up because I schedule some. So you'll probably still see videos from me, but after a while you'll say, I don't see any recent videos from Ruthie ever. But anyway, so Christians believe that if you've accepted Christ and you're prayed up, stayed up, ready to go up and all that stuff, and some people believe that if you've ever accepted Christ, different people have different views about that, that you will go up in the rapture when the rapture happens. And some people, I say it that way because some people feel that if you're not ready, you won't go, and some people feel like if you're ready, you go, and they base it on different scriptures in the Bible. But anyway, when they go up to heaven and they're with the Lord. And, because everybody in this world, when you are born, this is not the end of your life. You will spend eternity somewhere. So, anyway, but that's what this book is about. It gets down to that what happens to the people that are left behind. Now, the people can accept Christ, but there's going to be lots of pestilences and sicknesses and earthquakes and diseases and all these types of things, and it's only going to last 7 years. And then after that, the Lord comes back. But the people that are left behind that are Christians have to be martyred. Or they might die from one of the things because they're going to have a big revolt against the Christians and come after them and different things like that. And so this book has, like I said, these Left Behind series. That's what they'll talk about, how the Christians are hiding out and how they're reading Revelation and seeing all the things because they know it's only 7 years. So they'll say, okay, this is going to happen or that's going to happen because they will know. So like after the rapture of the church, the people that are left behind, if they read their Bible, they were going to know what's going to happen. They'll say, okay, now there's going to be some earthquakes or now this and that. So like the first thing that will happen, like there's 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The first one comes out and that's the Antichrist. He's going to come in and bring in peace. And then the second one is war. Then the black horse comes out. The second horse is red. The black horse comes out, and he's like financial instability. And then we have death because there'll be famines and people won't be able to eat and stuff. So there'll be like a bunch of people dying from pestilences and different things. Now, I used to be really afraid of all this stuff when I was a kid because I was brought up in the church. I used to be terrified of the stuff in Revelation until I read a book by Chuck Smith. And you can get this free on Kindle. You can get a free Kindle by going to a free Kindle, like for your tablet or phone or whatever, by going to Amazon and typing in free Kindle. And you can get the book for free. I believe it's free there. And it's called What the World is Coming to by Chuck Smith, which is another book, a great book. But that's based on the biblical stuff. But this is just, like I said, the series that goes through everything. So anyway, I'm having a great time reading the book. Seeing all the characters getting started for the series. I got my book at the library. I used to own them, but you know how it is. Through years, you just lose things. But I'm pretty excited about this series. So let me know if you've read the series, and if you haven't, you are going to want to read them. You will put them up. You will read the first one, and you won't be able to put it down. So I challenge you to read the first one and see if what I say isn't so, because these books are phenomenal. Like they said, what is that? 50. There you go. That's how many are sold. So, okay, guys, remember, big or small, you too could be a backyard farm. God bless.